Vladimir Putin sending a brazen and explosive warning to the world. Missile strikes raining down on Kyiv as the United Nations Secretary General was in the city to meet with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Zelensky says that attack was an attempt by Vlad Putin to humiliate the UN and everything the organization represents. What makes this even more brazen? The fact that the UN chief was just in Moscow 2 days ago, meeting face-to-face with Putin. Not long before the strikes, the UN Secretary General walked the streets of Kyiv and its devastated suburbs and called the Russian invasion evil. The strikes also came just hours after the president asked Congress for $33 billion in funding to help Ukraine defend itself. Mr. Biden says it'll keep weapons flowing into Ukrainian hands uninterrupted. The money also to be used for humanitarian aid, food, water, and medicine. It's a big ask for Congress and for American taxpayers.
The cost of this fight is not cheap, but caving to aggression is going to be more costly if we allow it to happen. We're not attacking Russia. We're helping Ukraine defend itself against Russian aggression.
Pure desperation in Mariupol. Russian forces relentlessly bombing a steel plant where Ukrainian soldiers and civilians are completely surrounded and living in underground tunnels. The soldiers say this is video of the aftermath of a blast that pierced a makeshift field hospital. NBC's Cal Perry live in Kyiv for us tonight. Cal, what are you learning about those missile strikes there?
Yes, so Shep, according to rescue officials, at least one person now confirmed dead, another 10 people wounded. You can expect that death toll to rise. These are still initial reports. The blasts happening just shortly after 8 p.m. here local, and they happened here in the center of the city. You could hear them clearly, at least 2 separate explosions. Now, the president saying that there were 5 cruise missiles fired at the Capitol, so a number of them we can take from that were probably shot down by air defense. Though, to be clear, even though these rockets are shot down by air defense, they often land in residential areas. These attacks coming, and the Ukrainian government using the word that you're using, brazen, coming at a time when the Secretary General was actually talking, according to the Prime Minister of Ukraine, about how to end this war. I don't think many people here are surprised, Shep. We've been talking about this all week, the attacks across the border in Russia seeming to prompt the Russian president to threaten the Ukrainian capital. Shep?
Cal, Ukraine filing the first war crimes charges against Russian soldiers for what they did, the atrocities in Bucha. You went there today. What can you tell us?
Yeah, and according to the Ukrainian government, these soldiers tortured and killed, executed a number of civilians, at least 400 civilians dead in the city of Bucha. That city completely destroyed, and you see there on the left side of your screen what we witnessed today at the main morgue in Bucha, and that is bodies being counted and being accounted for, forensic teams trying to identify those bodies and return them to the families. It is something that is obviously hard to watch, but it is the end of the line here in a war that seems to only be picking up, Shep.